What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Roadkill. So sorry for the glare. I'm in my car. I typically film this part. Let me roll my window up a little bit. I typically film this scene at the turn it down. Typically film this scene at the at my house, but might as well film it here. I'm already feeling it. It's the weekly spice, and this week's spice card. So I didn't pick anything from the comments because everything that I saw in the comments wasn't something I thought was really worth it. Like Super Poly, for example, I already know I don't like that card. It's bad in Heroes, and I've tested it plenty of times. So today's episode of the weekly spice, y'all, we will be testing out 3 main deck Solemn Strikes. That's right, 3 main deck Solemn Strikes. The reason being, it's a fun card. For you guys that forgot what it does, activate it when your opponent activates a monster effect or effect that special summons a monster, if I'm not mistaken. Pay 1,500 life points and negate and destroy that effect. So it's really good for hand traps, really good for even if you go second, you can set it pass and have like more of a slower paced tempo. And plus, it's a card that's been sitting in my binder that I love, and I just want to give it a shot. So I'm probably going to take out my Forbidden Droplets right now for that card just to see how today goes. Once again, my weekly spice episodes, I don't care if I win or lose. It's all about testing out new cards and trying to have a good time. And man, it's bright outside, bro. It's like 80 degrees in Chicago right now. Also, check out the merch, man. Description down below, man. Get it off my Teespring. All right, so with all that being said, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's begin. All right, so I'm just sitting in the shop right now. I got my packs for my case tournament. So I might just open them right now because everyone wants to see what I got. Apparently, they think I got an ulti because some packs are curved. Konami get it together and make packs better. But yeah, the tournament hasn't started yet. We got 30 minutes left. And yeah, let's see what I get. Big money, big money, big money. So they did a case tournament like maybe a couple weeks ago. So you guys that came here for the case tournament and maybe like 20 or 30 minutes away from here, just come up here and get your packs while you got them still. Hey, but yeah, anyway, let's open up packs, see what I get. Come on, Alti, come on, Alti. No Alti. Dang it. Next up, so far my boy Jelly pulled a purely Alti. I hope I get the branded one. Another Horn of Elephant. Okay, that sucks. Come on. And I'm going to get 2 packs later on as well for entering the tournament because it's 7 for 2 packs, so it's not a bad price. Brandon lost. So far, nothing. That sucks. Come on. Alti. Let's go. Baby Raccoon. Ew.
So 3 and 2. And this is searching.
Come on.
Facing somebody that.
Come on, Brandon Fusion. Come on, Brandon Fusion. 6 packs and I haven't got anything. Come on, Brandon Fusion. I think I might have got. Oh, no. Dang it. Brick. Got this card like 3 times, bro. That's definitely overprinted. Come on, man. This is some bull. Come on. Nothing. Trash packs. Trash. L. I took an L. Anyway, man, I'm going to catch you guys in round 1. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, coming into round 1 in the tournament, ended up playing against my boy Uri, and his branded Despot deck is actually new build. He told me he modified it a little bit since the last time we played. And man, that deck is just powerful, bro. Cause like literally, if you don't have an out, you lose the game of pick block. And unfortunately for me, considering it's the weekly spice episode and I took out my Forbidden Droplet, my gut told me to take out something different. But I'm like, nah, I won't need Droplet. And I wasn't thinking about getting branded lock because my shop, there's been so many different decks rotating in and out of my shop that I kind of forget sometimes, oh yeah, you do got to account for the branded lock. Which is why this format is very difficult to play. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with the format, right? Because the format is very dice-rolly, right? Whoever goes first have a huge advantage against their opponent because if your opponent doesn't draw the out to your combo, you're gonna win. Like, literally, he give me public lock me, I'm not main decking any out, and I paid for it, and I lost. Like, I don't think games should be played like that, where you have to main deck an out to beat a specific combo. That's very toxic. Like, look at my field. My field's good. It's not unbreakable. I wouldn't even argue my field's not unbreakable. I did set up the new Spell Trap negation that helps against like dark holes, but you could still kind of play through a field. It's just 2 interruptions and a negate. That's not much compared to what a lot of meta decks can do. And so yeah, I did set it up. I did Dark Angel lock him, and I did misplay because I left monsters in attack mode. I was tired. I haven't done Dark Angel in a while, so it's kind of one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot to put my monsters in defense mode. And I'm not one of those players that try to do a lot of takebacks at tournaments because I am trying to prep myself for going to regionals and YCSs. I do plan on going to the next up-and-coming YCS in my area. I think it's in YCS, Minnesota. I think it's in Indiana, like in October. I do plan on going to that. Don't quote me on it. I'm like 50-50 right now because I'm applying for different jobs. And if I get this new job, depending on how that works, I may or may not go to YCS Indiana. But that's a whole nother topic. But so, yeah, anyway, I'm trying to get myself ready for big events again. So I don't really like doing a lot of takebacks and tournaments. If it's something small, I'll ask my opponent if it's okay. But if they say no, I'm not going to trip about it, right? So yeah, I won game 2 because I just went first and I had the outs and he had to waste a lot of resources to get rid of my Dark Angel lock. Game 3, he went first. Give me puck block me. My hand was good. I literally couldn't play. So yeah, you guys are gonna see my frustration in the next clip. I was kind of annoyed, but once again, it's not my opponent. It's just the fact that I got locked, and that's just Yu-Gi-Oh how it is right now. I hate this format. Catch you guys in the next clip. Guys, round 1 of I got smacked by the gimmick lock by my boy Uri. The deck's so annoying. I had the Ghost Bell game 3, but he had the hand trap. So, yeah. Kind of wish I was playing my regular build if I could have my droplets in my main deck. That would have helped a lot. Strike won me game 2. I should have won game 2 anyway because I misplayed, but it'd be like that. So, I'm about to open up my next 2 packs right here and see what I get. I suppose I pull an ulti, man. All the ultis are pulled in the room already, so chances of pulling an ulti is very slim to none, but we're going to see what we can do. Nothing. And let's see. Come on, I need that money. Nope. Trash. Straight trash. All them packs I got, straight trash, man. So, be like that. OTS release day, can't get nothing. Anyway, catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, coming to round 2 of the tournament, I'm playing with my boy Joey and his new Vanquish Soul deck. If you guys already know, he's the player on my channel who always plays Plunder Patrol. He actually topped Nationals when it was in Chicago last year with Plunders. So yeah, he's testing out Vanquish Soul for the new metagame, and his build is a little different than the previous builds I've played against, which highly focus on floodgating you with there can only be one. So I came into the game a little different. I was more scared of just, you know, there can only be one. So as you guys can see, he's running the hate in his deck. Main deck best shoes. He's just running like completely a anti-meta version of the deck, which is very smart because like I couldn't do anything. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. So he pretty much destroyed my Mally plays. I still was able to set up a board, made Dark Law. I had the favorite contact set. I did have the Hero Negate Spell and Trap set, which did nothing against his build because it's a heavy monster build. And he really didn't play any spells game 1, so I was just like, okay, this card's a dead card. That's one thing about this metagame. I have a love-hate relationship about it. Like, there are so many different decks, which is a good thing. I'm an advocate for, but it's so hard to side deck now because you really don't know what you're gonna play against, and it's kind of like a lot of the times you're losing because your deck is just not equipped to play against certain matchups because there's clearly the best decks. Then there's everything sprinkled under that, and those everythings all have an equally chance to beat the best decks like a Heroes or a Vanquish Soul. Like Heroes and Vanquish Soul, for example, right, can beat the best decks. However, when they duke it out against each other, depending on what variant of those decks you're using, is going to determine if you win or lose if you don't misplay. And that it's kind of like I said, it's you take the good with the bad. Sorry, my mic cut off for a second. So like I said, that's just card games in general. I'm being a card game boomer complaining. I know, and I don't want to sound negative. I'm really not. I just have card game frustration, y'all, because I still remember the days where you might brick, and your opponent draws Golly, but you can still come back and win because the game was a little slower paced. I kind of miss that. No, not gonna lie, I kind of miss that from time to time. Game 2, he went first, and he just doing a Dougie. He set up board, got the super polys in. I know for a fact he side Nibru, and he got the best shoes. Like he has everything he needs just to crap on heroes, and it was bad, bro. It was bad. Still considering main decking Master or Koga in my extra deck because I'm always having an issue now with my new build where I'm having a lot of light monsters like Sunriser, the new Neos guy, both of the new Neos guys, and I have a dead mass change. And I wouldn't always go into Koga, but there are some chances where I could have went into Koga and just won. So definitely considering Master or Koga for my extra deck, but nevertheless. Like I said, in this game 3, my boy Joey, he's gonna have the Nibru. He had the Cash Churro Monster, which is I don't think it's the Unicorn, it's the other one that can just banish stuff. And yeah, that was nothing I do. So I'll check you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned. He beat me. All right, guys, back at home now, man. Locals was sucked. Packs sucked. freaking just super poly main deck sucks. I cannot wait until literally Branded cycles out of the metagame because I'm so sick and tired of running as the main deck super poly and like the most obscure decks. I mean, Vanquish's not an obscure deck; it's a good deck. Obviously, I lost, which is why I'm complaining. However, it was annoying because even if he didn't check me with Kashtira, the Kashtira monster in game 3, which I hope that card gets hit too. He freaking has super poly, which allowed him just to run over my dude and attack for game, which is kind of like. Yeah, it was a good play. Yeah. Super poly. It's annoying. Deck played good. Main point of this video obviously wasn't if I win or lose. I mean, that's just my competitive nature, just like, a little frustrated. Solemn Strike, how was it? Well, considering I only had 2 rounds today, I think the card played really well. It's definitely something worth testing for the future. And it catches people off guard because no one really expects backward cards like that anymore. So that's something for you guys to try out. I definitely really enjoyed it, to say the least, because I didn't really get to draw it outside of my Branded Despy again at one game. And then against everything else, I just didn't draw it. And then game 3 against Vanquish, so the reason why I did so bad the last game, because I literally opened up 2 Destiny Hero Militias. Like, I don't know if it's my, well, I kind of do know it's my sleeve. My KMC sleeve, I just bought these sleeves, but literally they're sticking. And I'm like, I don't understand why. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really frustrated. Is like, how did my 2 Mallies stick together? I mean, they were really close with a poly, I think, or it was somehow. My hand was really mid, but the combos made it work. But unfortunately, my opponent, not only did he have the super poly, he had the Nibiru. So when I went activate DP, he chained Nibiru. I'm like, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, no, no. So I was just like, yeah, it's time to go home. I'm like, I'm done. Pax was crap. I lost round 1, lost round 2 against Vanquish, so which I typically have a good matchup against. I was more scared of there can only be 1, but when he didn't bring it out or use it, he said he doesn't play it in his build. That's my boy Joey. He uses the freaking Plunder Patrol. He's testing out this deck, I guess, for next format, and it's just like the deck's really good. It's really rogue, and just something I'm not prepared for. Like my side deck is crap right now. It's all virus cards I was just testing out last week. Didn't modify it at all, so definitely gonna come to my Friday locals with a vengeance and definitely get some real play testing here with my real builder heroes because like I'm tired of scrubbing. 2 tournaments in a row is no bueno considering I did good the last couple tournaments, but once again, that's just my competitive nature. I know this is like the friendly, happy-go-lucky, the weekly spice, but every time I say I'm not gonna take this tournament too serious, I get that one loss and I'm just like, I'm out for blood. Nevertheless, man, I'm a little tired. Gotta get up for work in the morning. So this week's spice was really good. Like I always tell you guys, for you guys that made it to the end of the video, I would like for you to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm uploading as many times as I can in a week. And yeah, man, post your thoughts and opinions about this video in the comment section down below. If you guys got a card you guys think I should test out, and I think if the card is really good, I'll test it out. Let me know and we'll see what we can do. All right, it's your boy Rogue, and I'm signing out. Peace. Next week, we might try Prohibition or something if you guys don't pick out something new. So, peace. Give me something good, please.